How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have to talk about the last penny stock that I bought and talk about what's happening with it because I bought it. Since I bought it, it went down about 20%. I added more yesterday, but it's down again today. So we are down on this one. And I wanted to give my opinions on it because a lot of people have been asking me. We've done really well in a ton of penny stocks before, and this is probably the first one I think out of the last probably 5 or 10 that we've bought and actually stayed down on for a couple days in a row. So I want to talk about it. I want to talk to you about some of the stuff that came out on this company that's actually pretty good news. So I'll hit on that. But before we do, I want to talk about a few things that are happening in the market right now. Please hit the like button. I appreciate that. Please hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. If you've seen the channel, if you've watched the videos before, if you felt like you got anything out of it, please hit subscribe. First of all, let's take a look at AMC Entertainment. So Robinhood, along with some other investing platforms, are restricting what retail investors are doing. And I have videos on this, so I won't go into it. But you can see AMC is down 50% because of that. This is a crazy time. If you guys want to check out WeBull, they did not restrict AMC or GME, GameStop stock like some of the other investing platforms did. So there's a link down there if you want some free shares for that. You can start up an account, deposit $100. You can transfer your shares out of Robinhood or other investing apps like Schwab and E-Trade that are trying to restrict what you do. Not saying that Webull will continue to allow this, but so far they have. So check out the link down below if you want that. And again, we'll hit on the penny stock in a second. But if you want to try something else, I've been investing in cryptocurrency recently, and crypto's actually up a decent amount today. I think more people will turn to crypto, and this is not financial advice, but I think more people will turn to crypto because it's decentralized, because it's not connected to the U.S. government or anything like that as of now. It's a way to make money that is not going to be as regulated, most likely, as the stock market. So if you want to check this out, there's a link down there to BlockFi. You can deposit money there. You can get interest on your accounts. For example, this is a USD coin. It's just tied to the US dollar. I get 8.6% interest there. I get 6% interest on my Bitcoin. I get 5.25, I want to say, on my Ethereum. And I've been putting more money in this, a good amount, and I think it's going to continue to rise because of all this. Now, the company we're looking at today is TTOO stock. I bought this originally at $2.50. I said you have to be willing to lose your money in these penny stocks. They're very risky, but I did buy it. I bought more at $2.15 yesterday. And it just continued to fall, which is interesting because they've actually had some pretty good news. Now you can see over the last 5 days, it is about even. It's up a little bit actually because it did rise up a lot. Now it's fallen back down. Now they came out with their preliminary fourth quarter results, which is what I want to talk about. First of all, if you don't know what they are a biotech company that is used to detect sepsis. So sepsis is one of the leading causes of death in the world. You can take a look at my previous video on it. I'll actually put that one up on the end screen on T2 Biosystems, kind of going over what they do. But their rapid detection of sepsis causing pathogens, and they give their fourth quarter unaudited report. They had total revenues that expected to be about $7.8 million for the fourth quarter, including product revenue of $5.8 million, which is 155% growth. So this is a huge amount compared to the year before. They had unaudited 2020 total revenue that's $18.1 million, which again is pretty big. I mean, this is not a huge market cap company. It's $300 million. Now, I understand maybe some people thought they would be a little bit better, but they actually sold a good amount of instruments. They had 21 T2DX instruments sold in the fourth quarter, 19 in the U.S. They already have partnerships with a lot of hospitals here in the U.S. They have cash and cash equivalents of $53 million, which is still pretty good. And I'm assuming they might dilute shares in the future, so be ready for that. A lot of other penny stocks have been doing that. They also had their company's loan agreement with CRG amended to extend the interest-only payments and principal payment periods to December 31st, 2022. So this is actually really important because it really helps them pay back their loan, and they also agreed to reduce the minimum product revenue target for the 24-month period. So what's interesting is this is actually pretty good news. They had pretty good earnings, and they've gotten approved by the FDA. They're in a bunch of hospitals. There hasn't been much that has come out on it, except for the fact, first of all, that they came out with their earnings. So they actually fell after that, their unaudited earnings. And they had one analyst that said that he downgraded from a buy to a hold, and he put the price target at $2.40. Now, this is still significantly up from where it is now. It's about 20% over or 15% over what it is now. And they still have a pretty high price target for all the other analysts that are rated a lot higher than Ben Haner. So again, none of this is financial advice. Do all your own research, but I actually feel pretty good about this still. I'm not selling it by any means. I'm holding, and there has been just a lot going on in the market. Like we said, a lot of people are not paying attention to other stocks, and a lot of people are trying to, I think, sell out of some of their penny stock positions, some of their more risky speculation stocks, and try to buy into GameStop and AMC. That's something that I've heard a lot of people say, and I kind of agree with that. I think a lot of money's flowing that way. So a lot of the people that are invested into these other penny stocks are taking money and putting it over there. So of course, do your own research with this, but I just wanted to give you guys an update, give you my updated thoughts and opinions on this. It is something that's really interesting to take a look at. The whole market is crazy right now. So definitely keep an eye on your investments. Pay attention to the news. Be careful. Just realize these are risky stocks, but I'm still holding on this one. I haven't bought more today because I bought more yesterday, but I'm not saying that I won't do that in the future. So thank you guys so much. If you guys want to check out the link down below to Patreon to see exactly what I'm buying and selling right when I do it, you can check that out. So I'm just looking at AMC again. It's back down to 67% down. It's actually down 36% just over the last couple minutes. This is where I think it's really important to be in a Discord or something else, be able to talk with other investors, because look at this, like people are writing all the time in here to try to figure out what's happening and to try to talk about what's going on. So this, I think, is really important, again, just to keep an eye on everything. And this is where a group of investors really helps out, just trying to wrap your head around all the craziness that's happening right now in the market. There's also that link down to WeBull to get some free stocks, and there's a link down there to BlockFi. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to see my first video on T2 Biosystems, you can check it out up here, and you can see my video about Robinhood and everything that's going on down here. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.